Good morning, people. Hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So I just came down to clean up I gave her a name. Instead of Activa, I call her a Fortuner now until I get an actual Fortuner or Endeavour, that is. So we cleaned up the Fortuner and now we're mounting the bags. And soon we'll be on our way. I think it's this main road that you take to get to Lucknow, and the route seems pretty straightforward. There aren't very many turns. And it shows about 2 to 3 hours of a ride. So it's going to be a short ride. And we're going to get at least half of the day to explore Lucknow today as well. So let's see how that goes. Let's get the ride going and let's visit the City of Nawabs. So we've been driving for about an hour, taking a short highway break. It says Lucknow is 70 kilometers from here, and I also saw Raebareli is 150, so twice of that. Maybe that's an interesting place to check out. We'll see when we get to Lucknow. It's just 10:30, so I think we should be there by noon or so, and we'll get plenty of time to use today as well for exploring at least some of the places close to wherever I end up taking the accommodation. So that should be nice, so we can make use of the day. The sun is quite bright and warm today, but it's a nice weather. I'm really liking it. Quite clear. And this is highway NH 731 or something. And most of it is well built. It's very smooth ride, but some places they're still building it where it's a lot of off-roading going on. So let's confirm the national highway number. Yeah, it's National Highway 731. So far it's been a fun ride. So it looks like we are in the outer periphery of Lucknow, and up ahead it's like a circular arrangement, something similar to Connaught Place in Delhi. And that's about half an hour from here are where most of the hotel chains start. So I just put up a random hotel just to get there, and then we start exploring. And most of this highway was basically full of let's say marriage gardens, banquet halls and stuff. So I didn't find anything to eat per se, like no sweet shops or snack shops by the highway. So just be mindful of that. And the off-roading was quite intense. Basically all my internal organs have shifted by now, and I've digested the food from yesterday, so I'm starting to be a bit hungry now. So let's find a place to anchor down and then some place to eat soon. So starting to say Lucknow City Transport Service Limited. I think this is the main bus depot. So we're in the exterior periphery of Lucknow. Looks like we're in some newer part of the town. Mostly villages, cows and buffaloes, lots of cow dung cakes drying in the sunlight. There aren't even proper roads at this time. So it seems like we are 10 odd kilometers from some sort of city center. Let's see. Trying to see some people with two-wheelers around, so I'm guessing there's a road. Okay. Back roads and not some main longer roads. Google got me stuck into some residential complex. There's no hotel or homestay or hostel of any kind out here, so looking for alternate options. This road is some sort of a collection of government offices, lots of police cars, income tax department, some other government departments as well. I had a feeling I was in the wrong place, but yeah, definitely not there. Put up another hotel that's apparently 4 kilometers from here. So let's see if that's actually a hotel or some wrong location. So yeah, the place like Lucknow, you have a few different areas where you could stay. So not really sure, but I saw the board signs that everything is like 3-4 kilometers from this area. So as long as I can stay close to some landmarks, that should be good. Yeah, this is some other government head office. That building looks really nice, has a European feel to it. Don't know what that building is, probably will learn more about it once I start exploring town. But definitely looks like a government building. Look at the amount of cop presence around. Oh, it's the office of the ministers, Vidhan Bhavan. That makes sense. Alright, so finally made it to my nice and comfy hotel room in Lucknow. So it seems like I'm in the old part of Lucknow. So as you saw in the previous clips, I was driving around through very congested roads, and the iconic food joint Tunday Kebab is about 400 meters from here, so just walking distance. So the plan is I'm just going to go down and start walking around the market and find something to eat. It's almost 2 p.m, so it's time for lunch anyway. And this is a nice and modest room. This is a work desk. I'm not sure I'm going to use this one or just work out of my bed. And nice and spacious bed. So pretty neat. And yeah, so some of the hotels are now kind of buried under the flyovers, buried in the sense like they are not as prominent as they were back in the day, because flyovers are made after the city is being developed. So they're kind of like secluded now, and most of them are like so-so services. And some of them were giving me very high rates for that kind of an accommodation, which was not worth it. So they're giving like approximately 3x the average price of a room in a typical Indian accommodation. So finally managed to negotiate a good deal out here, so I'm staying here. For now, booked it for 2 nights. Not sure if I want to extend one more night or not, but at least today and tomorrow I'm sorted, and then we'll see if they still have availability, and if there is a need to extend, I said just let us know. So let's start heading down and grab ourselves a nice meal. The reception staff saw that I'm a vlogger, so they said if I would make a nice video, they'll check it out too. So I was messing with them. I told them, give me another 100-200 rupees off and I'll make a nice video and add music to it as well. Like, no, it's fine, we'll do it. Thought the terrace would be some fancy views, but it's just residential buildings nearby. So nothing super fancy out here. But since they had one, decided to check it out anyway. This is on the 4th floor, so we're not super high, but anyways, like super congested because this is the old part of town. Let's go down. Tunday Kebab on my mind. It's one of the 2 iconic joints that everybody visits. There's also a biryani place which I'm going to visit tomorrow when I start checking out the landmarks, and then there is this which is just like 300-400 meters, so can't really wait. Really excited to try this. Finally found it amidst all the chaos and traffic. So just got done eating. Was very budget friendly, very delicious, and it melts in your mouth. If you're vegetarian, I did see there are 3-4 different options, but this is mostly for non-veg folks. They also have rumali rotis which they are making over there. So they have a whole bunch of varieties that you would ever need. Now it's gonna get very noisy and very loud. I'm going deeper into the market, just gonna walk around. Gonna end this vlog here. I'll see you again in another episode when we will go around, explore Lucknow. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.